Now to a live look at the U.S. Capitol tonight as the government shutdown enters the weekend, and there is no end in sight. This after yet another failed vote to move forward with a short-term spending bill. It would have funded the government until mid-November. This is video of the Senate floor during that vote today. Republicans picked up 3 votes, but the bill still fell short of the 60 needed. The White House says layoffs of some federal workers are needed as the government shutdown continues. The next vote is not expected until Monday, which would be day 6 of the shutdown. Now, that shutdown is also impacting the housing market, especially right here in Florida. That's because no one at FEMA is processing national flood insurance policies right now. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Chris Hurst is live in St. Petersburg tonight. And Chris, the shutdown could slow down an already cooling market.
Yeah, that's right, Dave. And of course, with everything shutdown related, the key question is how long will it exactly last? For real estate, if it goes on longer than a few weeks, it could send home closings to a crawl.
If you have an upcoming real estate closing, you're purchasing a home, you don't want it delayed.
Florida has the most flood insurance policies in the country, nearly 2 million, and required if you live in a FEMA flood zone.
That will be a big red flag if you get to your closing and you cannot prove you have a flood insurance policy in place.
But with the government shut down, the National Flood Insurance Program, by far the most common flood insurance, isn't taking on any new policies or renewals.
Many Florida homeowners have already gotten renewals for specific dates in October and November. But if you pay your premium within this 30-day grace period, your policy will stay in effect.
And it's not just insurance, but mortgages too. Loans offered by the USDA aren't being processed. FHA and VA mortgage applications can still happen, but they'll be slower to complete.
It's just simply a matter, it's going to take a little bit more time. It's just a little bit of patience. But again, they are staffed, they are processing.
But the real problem could be if another major flooding event, like a hurricane, happens during the shutdown.
Is the National Flood Insurance Program financially prepared for a large flood event without funding from Congress? The answer is most likely not.
And what money may be available will take longer to pay out.
Indications are there could be delays in processing claims if we were to see a large flood loss event while the government is shut down.
Now, you don't need to have the NFIP to get flood insurance. You can also get it from the private insurance market, and experts say the rates actually are comparable and are getting better all the time. They also say that if you are considering buying a home and it might be in a flood zone, that you should call your local insurance agents to get quotes for those private plans. Live in St. Petersburg, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay News.